Welcome to Fusionverse, a show where we talk about anime, TV shows, movies, and games. And today we are talking about Berserk, this amazing, incredible anime that's actually spun a series as well. I believe 3 arcs, in fact. Now, what I will be talking about is the first arc. Originally, I was going to just kind of summarize everything and be like, yeah, watch it right now and not really go into detail. However, I feel like that would be doing it injustice to this particular anime, specifically because of just the character development as well as just involvement of the story. The story itself, it's something kind of like inspiring. I'm trying to see of trying to come from nothing to something, and I think they do a great job in doing so because this whole thing revolves in 2 characters in particular, how they're intertwined with another. We're first introduced to the character Guts. Now, if you don't know who that is, Guts, if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you watch it because this starts off just incredible. He comes out, he has this freaking gigantic blade, like just freaking massive, the size of his body, and he looks to be like 6 foot something. But it's like the size of his body, and he's been training and doing all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so that happens. He faces this supposed like unbeatable knight that's just dominating the forest, and he just shows up, and everyone's kind of like, "Oh man, is he gonna like what? He's gonna take him on?" And he just slaughters, some other people. They're kind of like in his way from the enemy side, and they come face to face, and Guts is able to beat him in a glorious manner, may I add. It was simply amazing to see just the dynamic of this character, everything like his emotionality of what he's trying to do, and because they try, the people that hire him for mercenary work, they want to kind of take him on and make him, like a squire or something, like kind of turn him into like a knight and say, you'd be able to do this. But he's like, no, nobody is able to own me. I am my own person. I don't want to be caged up like all these other people. I just want my money, and I'm gonna leave. And that's basically what happens. However, there are these other individuals that we later find out they're part of, I believe it's the Hawk, the White Hawks, and it's just led by Griffith. I'm saying it right, where they kind of like a few of them like just go and attack him. It seems like they might want to steal his money or just trying to see what his worth is. And obviously, Guts, it's like, oh crap, bandits, alright, let me do this. And he's just massacring them. He's just killing them. And they're on horses and he's not. So he's taking them out one by one. And they're freaking the hell, like, how the hell is he, able to do this? And even when their commander, one of their commanders, shows up and she tries to take him on, she is just no match and almost gets killed. Which is when Griffith comes in and kind of just, shows himself, and he's kind of like, what the hell? Like, who is this guy? And of course, he is like obviously he suffers some injuries. And he's just not he's not able to kind of like attack Griffith because he does have, I guess, some injuries that he got from the other people that he fought. So he like kind of passes out, and when he comes back, he like finds out like, oh, he recuperated. Like to the most part, he's been out for a couple days. He's bandaged up, and everyone's just kind of like, he finds out he's in the Band of Hawks. That's what it is, the Band of Hawks, and he finds out that, hey, oh yeah, they're all there. Like he's there, and he's like, what the hell? And it's weird because he literally has the same reaction that I did when they ask him to kind of join. I'm like, what the hell? Like, really? You attack him and now you want him to join you? You swear that's going to happen. And he has the same reaction, which I freaking liked a lot because I can kind of relate. That's like, okay, go. We're on the same page here. He's not going to be one of those people that's like, oh, well, sure, why not? and just the dynamic where he wants to fight Griffith even though he's injured, and he's like, fine, if you beat me, uh, then you can have me and my ass, whatever you want, you know? Basically, like joking around, but being serious at the same time. And they have like this battle and stuff. They kind of like, but at the end of it, Griffith ends up winning. And yeah, a lot of people were scared that he was gonna kill, that Guts was gonna kill him. And over the course, I believe, so 2 to 3 years pass, and he's kind of matured. He's gotten bigger and much stronger. Still wields that just incredible, huge blade. And there's just this dynamic with all these characters, and kind of grow. They show the timeline. They show things happening, and they're conquering all these different missions. The band of Hawks just keeps growing and growing and becoming just this powerful mercenary group. And ultimately, Griffiths wants to become king. That's his main goal. And as you see throughout it, he's kind of doing it by achieving all these things where people are saying, "No, you can't do this. You can't accomplish it." But he's doing it, and he's doing it with the help of, well, the Hawks, but with everyone. However, there's also this other dynamic which later gets revealed in the second one. But I'm gonna save that for next time. But yes, there's this whole dynamic where just interacting, and Guts is pretty much, trying to figure this whole thing out, how things are just gonna go between them, because one of the commanders doesn't believe that that Guts has changed at all, and that he's just in it for himself. However, there's a scene in particular where he bursts in, where it's like, oh my god, a bunch of his men were just slaughtered, and he is captain, so he tells everyone, "Stay out here. You're out of this. I'm gonna go take care of this." And Ghost tries to help, and just sees a bunch, like just a bloody mess. And it turns out there's, I guess, this legendary warrior that has killed hundreds of men, if not thousands. And it turns out he's just this demonic creature, because Guts is able to kind of land a blow and cut his, I believe, his shoulder or something like that, and just and he's like, the demon is kind of like, no one's been able to kind of like lay a hit on me, and he enjoys it. And he's like, he shows his true form, and there's a lot of members from the Band of Hawk that show up and try to, like, holy crap, they try to attack it, but they can't. They just get slaughtered. And Guts is like, get out of here. There's a reason I came in here, And then there's this whole thing where Griffith comes in to like help, and he gets knocked back. But then like he has this necklace, right? This necklace where it's like, it's supposed to be like an egg or something. There's really no information except that it kind of looks like demonic in a way. It has like eyes and a red nose. It's like red. It's really weird. So there's this whole thing about that. It's like just really strange, right? Because Guts touches it once, and he freaks him the hell out because the eyes open up, right? But this whole thing, the dynamic, the creature, this demonic creature, sees that, and he says, then he stops, and he's like, tells Guts, like, this is basically going to be the end of you. Like, I see how your life is going to end. So there's some kind of dynamic where it's like, is Guts going to get betrayed by Griffith? Like, what's exactly going to happen? Now, at this point, I really had no idea that, all of this was going to transpire. That there was going to be, like, this demonic type creature, with fantasy type elements. Of course, seeing that made me think, seeing that red egg, it made me think, like, okay, there might be, like, some fantasy, but maybe not. Maybe it's just, like, some trinket until the eyes moved. But yes, it did not prepare me for the rest of the series. Like the movies, the arcs, it really did not. And holy crap, was it shocking. But I'm going to get to that on another episode of Fusionverse. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Click there. Don't forget to visit Patreon on awesome rewards. Also, yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want to. Thank you all so much again for watching. And if you have not watched it, okay, please go watch Berserk, Arc 1, Arc 2, and Arc 3. You can find those three in on Netflix, and as of right now, they do not have the show, which I finished watching as well. The series that is on Crunchyroll. I believe you can watch it for free on there. So go ahead and yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys next time on another exciting episode of Fusionverse. Take care. Bye.
Okay, lady, I love you. Bye.